Vibes. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm sitting here with Jordan Diskowski. I think I said your name. I don't know. Probably didn't say it right. But all I need to know is this man is the number one top affiliate right now on ClickBank. Just the other day, he sent me a screenshot of a $200,000 day from an AOV of what, 250 bucks ish? Like it was, what was your
200.
AOV on that one? 200?
Yeah.
Two,
That's my payout, right? That's my
that's
payout.
your pay. Yeah. But you're ripping it. He's absolutely crushing it. And so I wanted to bring him on. We actually, fun fact, we did an episode before, an hour-long episode where I was asking him questions about what he sees in the affiliate world, which is more black hat, not what he's doing, just what he's seeing. And we recorded it, but we revealed so much where we both felt like we can't share that because we don't want other people doing it. So that one's in the archives. No one will see that one, so you'll have to wonder what happened there. But we want to run it back and just talk about the good things that Jordan's doing to rip these. So Jordan, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for jumping on last minute and excited to run it back.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
All right. So my hypothesis for what allows someone like you to rip $200,000. I'm gonna give you my hypothesis, and I want you to confirm, deny, or push back on it. Okay. So a couple things. Number one, I one of my hypotheses is I believe that the way to do it is has to be a big enough pain point. Like you're solving such a big pain point, big problem that someone has, where it's like causing like delay in their life, or there's a mass market for it, and it's not just like a small pain point or a small thing that market's handling. Would you agree or disagree with that based on the offers that you're running up?
Yeah, I think so. The first thing I look for nowadays when I'm looking for an offer is I want a massive market with a ton
Mm-hmm.
of people that are in deep pain.
Yeah.
Because if you have like a bunch of people in deep pain that want to solve the problem urgently, that's what allows you to scale. If
Mm.
you have like a constraint, say like a city where it's like 100,000 people, you cannot scale that. Like even if you have like weight loss or something super mass market, it's hard to scale.
Yeah.
So when you're
Yeah.
playing the game with tight margin, if you want to scale, you gotta hit like a super mass market pain point. Like that's my first
Yeah.
criteria for an offer when I'm
Yeah.
considering it.
Okay. It's a big pain point. My second hypothesis um, is when it comes to how you're solving their pain point, obviously, which I would consider the offer or the process to solving their solution. Uh, I feel like to do it, it needs to be quick and easy, of course, which obviously not everything always is. But I feel like for at least ClickBank or affiliate offers, does it normally have to be something that's not really info, or could you run up that? Have you seen people run up that kind of skill with info, or is it usually e-commerce?
I've seen people run up way more actually with info
Really?
on
Okay.
ClickBank. On ClickBank, they got banned from ClickBank because the
Okay.
refund rates were high. They were running like aggressive biz up. It
Oh no.
wasn't black hat or nothing, but it was just like a very
Yeah.
aggressive one of those like push button money system biz ups like Alan used to run back in the day.
Yep. Yep.
And that offer was doing I think like half a million a day or so in terms
Half
of
million a day?
yeah. It was like this Christian preacher guy.
No, not a Christian man. He's making us look bad.
It was like he's like I'm funding my church with this money, and it was teaching them how to actually do like offers, like on the back end.
Oh. Oh.
So it was a pretty good program, but I think like the people coming in weren't
Yeah. No. 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 Yeah. They're
as
not
good.
doing it.
Yeah, but for us it's supplements because the payouts are higher, and info products typically have high refund rates, which I don't like.
Yeah.
And because the refund rates are high, they don't want to pay you like a flat CPA. They want to pay you a percentage. So we absorb the refunds, and I've seen people get super screwed doing this, where
Yeah.
it will be like a 30% refund, and they were expecting 10%, which is normal, and they just get destroyed like that. So that's why we personally don't touch the info side
Yeah.
of things as affiliates. I run info myself, but not as an affiliate.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously you've seen it run up on info. Um, which do you feel like is easier to sell, info or ecom? In terms of like getting someone to like, because obviously you want to maximize the outcome, minimize the input, simplify the process. But I think like the supplement offers and things like that, it's like there you don't need to learn anything. You're usually just taking something. But I don't know. I've never run up a supplement offer. I've never touched that kind of stuff, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've I've done info myself, and
Hmm.
I feel like it's easy if there is a software component to it. So I'm working with this guy in the real estate niche. Like he
Mm.
has like a very
Yes.
solid software on his thing, and that makes it easy because the software does a lot of the work for them. So it makes it easy to sell the
Ah.
product. So the product in itself becomes sort of like a done for you solution.
Yeah. True.
But if you don't have that, if you're trying to sell like education nowadays, I find that very hard to do. Like I don't know anybody that's
Yeah.
saying like, oh yeah, this is printing money, and they're just selling like flat just a course on something.
That's true. That's so true. That's one of the biggest offers we're doing low ticket for. That's doing like over 4 million a month. On their back end, it's not like the education piece is just a bonus. Like
Yeah.
it's literally AI agents and tools walk people through everything, and so and
Hmm.
it's just an AI wrapper. And so my perspective is what I want to do with our offer that we have offer publisher is train just a GPT to like walk someone through every step. So it's like you don't have to watch a single video. Just follow what our assistant tells you to do it step by step. And if you get stuck, come get support or just ask the assistant. And then the videos are optional because then it removes the need to like watch things. Oh, when you have time, just chat with it, set this up, do this, and then have the AI assistant follow up with them. Hey, you haven't completed this task. Like, what you stopped here? Like, kind of like a chatbot essentially. Because yeah, info is like a. I feel like it. Like I don't. When I see those courses, like I saw, um, Onik and Jason, they dropped their webinar thing, and I love Jason's stuff. I'll buy whatever he has. But then I was hoping to be a software, which maybe he has on the back end, but it was info on the front, so I didn't buy because I was just like, I want the freaking AI software he's working on at my level. So I don't know. That's my thought on where it should go. You know?
All the big gurus now are selling software in the front end. Like look at publishing.com, scupper moving
Yeah.
software. I worked with them for a little bit as well.
Hmm.
All the big guys that used
Yeah.
to run biz up, they're focused on software now because that also gives you another layer of monetization, which is the
It's
recurring.
true.
And
True.
a successful student, especially if you have like tiered pricing, is just gonna end up paying over and over and over for the software.
Mm.
That's like infinite.
Yeah.
Like the LTV just stacks up very quick.
Yeah. It's like ClickFunnels model. I mean, they did that well.
Yeah,
Go high level, same thing, and what they attach, white label agents or whatever. They're start your own SaaS business and
yeah.
classic. Okay, so big pain point. Obviously, for like ecom info, either way, but info try to lead with software. When it comes to the marketing and the copy, I would say I don't know my hypothesis for why the copy or what it work well. I just feel like if you just have I don't know. For me, like copy, if you know their pain points and solves a problem, then that normally should I get them to buy. I'm very simple in that way. But is there any deeper level or next level to this, or is it pretty simple when you're putting out these campaigns?
I'm very good at copy, so I'm biased.
Yeah.
It's my primary strength, right? So I will. This is, I think, I'm gonna tell a quick story because I think that this
Yeah.
is valuable in this case. When I got into affiliate like hardcore, I got into affiliate hardcore last year in November. Before I was more so a publisher.
Yep.
But when I got into affiliate as like my main thing, I had this ego, like I'm the best at copy. I really crush copy. I'm gonna kill
Mm.
everybody on copy, and I would just like spend all day writing an ad, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, I kind of saw this guy, this Asian guy. His name's Kai. He's like this guy from Thailand. He does not speak any English,
Hmm.
and he was running the same offer as me.
Hmm.
I was doing 40K a day. He was doing 120K a day on that offer. It was the same
Jeez.
offer. It's just that he was spamming 100 AI generated ads up every single day on Google, and he crushed me. And that kind of brought down my ego. I was like, okay, look,
Hmm.
if I want to win, I just gotta like mass test. So right now, I just do all my copy with AI. To be honest, like I don't even write no more. Why would
Yeah,
I?
that's me too. I haven't sat and written
Yeah,
like I'll talk like when I'm sitting there, I'll frameworks and I'll like speak it when I'm talking like pop AI or something. I'll write this, but then it writes it. I'm like, no, I don't like that. Like change it,
yeah.
or write it and edit it. But yeah, like the actual writing, it's like
Well, yeah, I have like templates of the top like
yeah,
niche like health supplement primary text and ads and stuff. And I have like an AI system that treats it like a template, but it's very good at rewriting the template with very solid fundamentals. I
mm,
like developed it over months, like just changing the prompts, changing the workflow,
yeah.
and I can just pump out like 20 ads very easily, like on click, and have the
Do,
scripts.
do you even do much video? Do you do many video ads? Like, have you done? Because obviously you
Yeah,
can crank out a lot of static, but have you found a way to crank out video, or are you basically just testing hooks, keep the same body copy?
I was trying very hard to crack like AI generated videos. I guess we're
Yeah,
gonna get into like my software side. I think that's like the main
yeah.
reason the skill so high. But I couldn't quite get the videos to be as good as when I make them
Mm,
manually. So I was speaking to last year's biggest ClickBank affiliate, this
mm,
American guy, Carter, and a lot of
mm,
people know him in the space. And he was
mm.
telling me what he does, and I started doing the same. Is say you have 10 ads, right?
Yep.
So you have the hook, the body, the CTA, 10 different ones. Now, what if you break them up and you just make combinations? So 10 times 10 times 10, that gives you 1,000 ads. So you can make 10 ads, and that gives you 1,000 ads just by doing all the combinations of hooks.
And then you just make sure like this, like they all can relate to each other and connect. Is that the only challenge, or can they be
I don't.
random?
I like my ads don't make sense. The best ones. It's just like random hook.
Bro, I'm glad you're saying this because my like one of my operators been training up. Like I said, I was like, hey, we're gonna do nine end hooks, three body VSLs. Just give me something, throw them in. And he was like, it's me. How do we like? It's be hard to make them connect. I'm like, I don't think it matters. Like, it doesn't matter because I see ads and sometimes it's only hooks. It's just like random hooks, like dude, for like 3 minutes. Like these when they're scaling campaigns, they stack hooks, and those are their winners for like V Shred and some other fitness ones I've seen at
My
least.
top ad in the memory niche was 5 words you start forgetting 2 years before your brain starts shutting down, and then the ad had nothing to do with the 5 words. Doesn't mention them again. It's like completely
It's an
random,
open
like
loop. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's just random.
just random stuff, and it
What
works. It works
what
well.
why do you think that is? Like obviously we don't know exactly. It's different for everyone. Why do you think it doesn't matter? Is because people aren't even consuming. There's clicking or like what is actually getting them to convert that?
I think people are like brain dead when they're scrolling on TikTok, because I noticed that for myself. Like I'll be on YouTube
Yeah,
Shorts,
fair.
and if I'm watching the first 5 seconds of the video, if I'm on the second five, if I'm on like five to
Yeah,
10 seconds, and you ask me
yeah.
what were the first 5 seconds, I don't remember. I'm just like passively consuming it. So I think
Huh.
it's the same concept. Like they just see something, it's interesting, they watch more, they forget what they saw, and they just keep watching. Just hooks them in.
It's so true because even me, like, it gets me like when there's hooks and they're boom, boom stacking. I like something gets me, bro. I'm like, I don't even care. Like I
If the first one doesn't work, the second one will work, right? So you just hook them in with something.
and like my best performing creatives right now is AI. It's like comparison, like old way, new way, but just different ways of AI. And so, yeah, it's interesting. Like even static, like the basic things work well. And I'm like, is it worth even doing like talking head stuff like that or whatever? I obviously brand wise maybe, but I'd rather build brand organically. I feel like in ads you're not trying to build brand; it's just like awareness and traffic.
Yeah, like with ads, I what I'll do is I'll find like 10 competitors for the video ads, and I'll try to find their best ads.
Yeah.
And I'll try to improve them. So if I see an offer that's popping, but all the affiliates are like so good that I
Yeah.
do not know how to improve them, then I will not touch it. But
Hmm.
if I see competitors where they're like good but are not great, that's when I jump in. So if I see
Hmm.
like Carter, like my friend Carter, running an offer, I'm kind of hesitant to touch it because I cannot beat that guy. Like he's so good. He's got that like UGC stuff that he films himself, so it's
Oh,
impossible to like. I'm not gonna get on camera. I don't even like
he
English. Is
films
not
it
my
himself. He's like actually like
yeah,
talking.
yeah. He's all over the place. He's running. He's promoting debt relief. He's selling everything on Facebook.
So he's his own spokesperson, pretty
Yeah,
much.
he spent $100 million last year in ads, and he was like the spokesperson on most of the ads.
Does that ever come back to bite him, or like do people ever? Wait, weren't you on this, or why? But it's not really matter.
He ran these ads that were for this BizUp thing, the one that was doing half a million a month
Yeah.
a day, and he was driving about 300,000 a day on that offer, the peak. And there is this like YouTube channel where he just like looks at ads that look sketchy and he posts them. And there's like if you search profit Wi-Fi,
Oh.
comes up like his face comes up first.
Oh.
So that is so he was trying to get that video removed. He was messaging the guy, reporting him
Yup.
like
Yup. Those
privacy.
things
But
frick
yeah,
you,
that's the only time where he told me like this sucks.
dude.
Yeah.
those affiliates or people put like we even had competitors. They put up a blog and they siphon your traffic that way, and they're like, "Is something a scam, bro?" That fricked one of our high ticket offers. That I was just CMO at the time, but it was crazy how many people Google. I didn't realize how many people Google the business. I don't Google info offer businesses. I always just I'm
No.
aware I buy it, but there's like they Google you, like they frick do. So like as an affiliate, do you do much to like your online brand and awareness, or like do like the owners of the offers that you're affiliating for, do they do that or not really?
So they don't need to, because what happens is when you're on a platform like ClickBank, there's these people that will just like spam articles trying to
Mm.
rank on Google when someone searches
Mm.
you. So if you search like a
Hmm.
supplement like brain defender scam,
Yeah.
it's going to be those videos that actually promote brain defense,
Oh
right? So
man.
it makes it
Dang.
very hard to to make that work. But this offer was private. That's what where it got a bit screwed,
Oh
because the offer was private. So affiliates that do that, they couldn't do that, and
yeah.
this one I was ranking first. So that's where
Where?
it's difficult.
Why? How would this frick up just a not so direct responsey info offer, not so clickbanky offer? Like a lot of my offers, they're not in the same vein or very similar to what I see on ClickBank. Mine are a bit more brand, more not as via set. Like so, like if I promoted an off like a less clickbanky offer using clickbanky strategies, what would I have to watch out for and expect? When would like volume doing this kind of throwing it out there? Would anything change? Like quality? Would it like I don't know. I just
Well,
like it's different, but maybe I don't know because I've never tried.
you're selling info though, so that's an
Yeah, it's
important
still
thing.
info. Yeah.
When you sell info and biz up stuff, what happens is when you run those like aggressive VSLs, you just attract a low quality customer and your
What
success
about?
rate is down, and that screws up your reputation. That's why I'm not a fan of it. That's like where you gotta watch out, because it's like, who are you attracting with the
Yeah, that's a
marketing
because for
material?
ours though, like we don't run any. I'm not running any biz op for like the offers in our portfolio in terms of like what I'm scaling up. I'm working like our back pain, like for like our back pain, not supplements. It's
Mm,
info. Back end is high ticket. So I feel like with the ascension model, quality on the front end is so important because we can sure we go mass volume, but then who's getting on the calls? You know, I feel like it's that
yeah,
dance. That's why I'm wondering like if I go volume like that, do I also attract
I
anybody?
think, well, as long as you're not making crazy claims like you're gonna cure your back pain in
Oh yeah.
3 days. But what I will say with that kind of an offer, the way that I guess you could do it, where it's in between, is you
Hmm.
want to sell like a magic bullet that actually works, but it doesn't promise fast results. So if you
Ah.
say one easy stretch, 2 minute stretch that you can do each morning to
Yep.
help alleviate back pain, and you just sell that like one thing. You don't want to sell like, here's a
Yeah,
program
yeah,
you have to do for 5 hours, just like one easy stretch that you do in the morning. That's it, one
yeah.
easy stretch.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, and you don't
Yeah,
want to
because
say, obviously, if it's branded, you don't want to say Harvard scientist discovered this in the
I've
Himalayan
never done.
jungle.
Yeah. Is that all fake when people do that?
Usually, what happens
They
is
pay
like
off somebody like a professor.
they'll find references that
Okay.
kind of back up vaguely what's happening, because you can find
Yeah.
studies to support anything. That's kind of how they're written.
Okay. Anyway, well, no dark lore. I can't. I'm going deeper. We gotta. No one do that. If you freaking do that, we do not condone that. Me and Jordan, we do not do that. We do not condone that. Okay, so hypothesis that makes sense. Okay, so mass volume. Um, what happens when a customer goes through full funnel and they buy everything. They kind of go through maximize. I'm sure playing AOV games, you're trying to like you don't care about buyers. Do you care about buyers fatigue in these types of offers? What do you do afterwards? Like, what do we not see behind the scenes as an affiliate? Like,
Well,
what are these people usually doing?
depends, right? Because we're
Yeah,
talking about the vendor in this case. Because what happens
true.
after the first sale, I don't have any control
That
over.
you don't know. Yeah, you're just
Yeah,
freaking.
I don't know. So where we look at like the vendor side,
Yeah,
I've met a couple of vendors. There's some that like don't care; they'll just publish junk.
yeah,
But there's some where they understand the game. There is one guy in the UK. He used to be pretty popular on YouTube. He
yeah.
goes by Mr. Opulent.
Hmm.
on YouTube, and he's this guy from the UK. He just found this like real researcher and developed a
Hmm.
real supplement.
Hmm.
So he's just trying to sell them similar solutions for parallel problems in the upsell, and
Okay.
he's having like a lower margin in the front,
Yeah.
but a higher quality supplement. So they come back, and he's hoping to exit that, and that's on ClickBank
Hmm.
as well, by the way.
Hmm.
I think he will exit because he's crushing it with that.
What for us? A lot of people watch this. We run Ascension, high ticket model, brand more so,
Yeah.
face guru. Putting an offer on ClickBank, is it worth it? Should we? Should I? I've never dabbled with that.
Um.
Like, what's it going to think about it? What do you have to do to be a good vendor to attract people? Is it all about the gravity? Is it all about the AOV? Like,
Nah.
what
Most
would
of
woo someone over like you or other people?
I don't even look at gravity because the offers that promote do not have gravity. So
Mm,
the key to doing like a white hat play, and this is what that guy from the UK did because he
yeah,
is obviously trying to exit the brand. He cannot have an affiliate running some shady stuff to that. It has to be all clean and
yeah.
with traffic. So what they usually do is they will, and all of the top offers on ClickBank operate like this. They are private, so you cannot just jump on the marketplace.
Oh, I see. You got to apply and
So
like follow the
yeah,
terms.
well, no, you cannot even apply. You gotta hear from like the vendor. You gotta meet the vendor directly, like an event, let's say.
Dang.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's how it usually happens. You don't just like the top offers. You don't see them on the marketplace. Like that's the offers for the losers, for the broke people that do not have the connections.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it
That,
kind of
okay. So
works.
I should just network, talk to my network. Hey, I got this offer. Like, privately find people I trust, and
Yeah,
like, okay, that makes sense. I feel like that. Yeah, that's dope.
and
So I just have to go to.
ask to see their ads library because that's how you know what they're doing and they're running some crazy stuff.
That's good to
Like
know. I
all
want
the
to,
vendors that work with see my ad library. It's like
dude.
transparent,
That's
you
sick.
know.
I can't wait. I really want to go to one of those like affiliate world or whatever events or like just to meet. It's such a foreign side of the game I'm not aware of, but I feel like I would just eat that up. I love that kind of networking and trying to like get people and like get deals
Yeah.
and get people on your off. Like that sounds so fun.
I went to the Barcelona one. There was one in
Yeah,
Barcelona now that was really good. It was like white hat only, so I kind of liked it because it's not shady stuff on there. And then I went
yeah.
to the Mykonos one. It was Geek Out. That was, I think, the best event I've been to.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was like just a resort in Mykonos, and we just had like people speaking what we're doing in a circle. Like it was pretty cool.
That's
It
sick.
was
I
one of
love
those
that.
like chill events, like where you
That's
find
good.
the real killers. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want to speak. Whenever there's events where it's just speaker keynote focused too, I feel like the quality. It's like it's for a different reason. But if yeah, true mastermind setting or good people come where they can just hang out and have organic conversations.
ClickBank has one actually, and this really
Yeah.
pissed me off about ClickBank. They have a mastermind in October that's for people that are platinum affiliates or vendors. It's people that have done over 250K in sales, and they were trying to get us to pay three times what the accommodation would be at the same resort to attend the event. And we're all people that have done volume on the platform. And
It's like they should be honoring. They should be like, "Hey, here you go.
yeah,
Thanks for giving us processing fee money."
and I was like, this is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna pay for this. And then they were like, hey, you're coming, right? I was like, yeah, because I registered. And they were like, do you want to speak? I'm like, if I'm gonna speak, I want the event for free. And they were like,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's
So
great. That's
yeah,
great.
that's
That's when you.
another good event I've heard though. Like, apparently
Okay.
it's very good. Like,
Huh. That's dope. That's dope. Cool. Well, I think that's all, bro. I think that's all my questions. So, quick to the point. I you need to drop your software. Your work. You want to talk about that? Like, what do you? Will it ever be something you give to other people, or is that low key? You gotta be friends with you.
gotta be very close friends with me
Okay.
to get that. Like, yeah,
I was like, we could plug it. Well, it sucks to everyone who's watching it. You better wine and dine this man. But he's got a
yeah.
great tool for cranking out these ads. I saw it. I'm like, dude.
Images.
I was like, dude, I need that.
You'll get it. You'll
So
get it because you're a friend.
hey, boys, you better go follow this man. Wine and dine him. Try to glaze him up a bit. Maybe you'll get to see it. But I tried to
Yeah.
help. I tried to get him to pitch it, but he's just that good. He's just that good.
Nah.
Um, but I appreciate you joining. Hey, congrats on all
Thank
the success this year. I know you've been grinding. Um, You deserve that. Did you give your mom another award? You send one home, or you got any
They
more
will
coming?
send it in January. Like I have
January.
a couple
Okay.
awards coming, like number one and like
Yeah,
diamond elite. So they're coming in January. I'm gonna have to
that's
wait.
sick. That's sick. Yeah, because to give context, Jordan shared you give them to your mom, right? When you get your
Yeah,
ClickBank awards,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
She
yeah.
likes that.
Because I'm
That's so
traveling,
fun.
so just give him my mom's address to just deliver him to my mom, and
That's
she's
so
happy.
sick. I love that, dude. I love that. Well, hey, keep inspiring people, keep crushing, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks, brother.
All right, see ya.